E3 2011.
Right now I'm here with Chris Reinhardt from Human Head in for E3 to show us Prey 2. We had the amazing CG trailer last week actually on GTTV, and now you've got the real game. So Chris, tell us about this game. We're seeing some live gameplay behind you here. First question I think everyone wants to know is, you're not playing Tommy in this.
You're not Tommy.
Yes.
Tommy's still very much part of the Prey universe,
right.
But for Prey 2, we want to explore a brand new part of the universe. Take you to, because like Prey 1 was about taking you to a place, to a world you hadn't really seen before, gameplay you hadn't really played before. Want to do that with the sequel, take you to a new part of the Prey universe.
Right.
So
and no portals either, right?
No portals. No
These
portals.
are big changes, Chris.
Big changes. You play a badass bounty hunter in a Blade Runner-like universe. It's really, really cool.
So what are the links to Prey then? I mean, because a lot of people say, well, no portals, no Tommy, how is this Prey?
Well, it's Prey because we're kind of exploring both sides of the Predator-Prey relationship.
Okay.
So Prey 1, Tommy was the Prey. Prey 2, the new character, Killian Samuels, he gets to be the hunter.
Okay.
So and another big aspect of the connection between the two is, of course, Tommy himself. We're not going too much into Tommy.
You're
like
going to be hunting
role.
Tommy?
I don't want to go into that.
Okay.
But Tommy's definitely very much a part of the game.
So we will hear more about Tommy. Tommy
Absolutely,
has not been forgotten about. The portals have been forgotten.
There are no portals in Prey 2.
No portals. All right. Laying that on the line. Now, let's take a look at this world. I mean, it's amazing. It matches the CG that we saw last week really well. So you're in this, this Blade Runner-esque world, and I know as a bounty hunter, obviously, missions are important, earning money,
Absolutely,
right?
yeah. Well, a big part of it is, like what you're seeing here is we're going after one particular type of alien. This is kind of a mafia-like guy by the name of Dugar, and he's got the ability to teleport. So you have to use, and the player cannot teleport, so you have to use the full range of your abilities. Like right now we're using shoulder-mounted rockets to try to kill a bunch of his henchmen.
Wow.
Dugar can teleport away, and the player has to use these cool parkour abilities to chase him down, like he's going to chase him into a casino here and then try to capture Dugar. So as you're going after him, you have to like always stay close to the target because he could possibly get away. So, like I said, you have to like slide under things.
So is this game,
stuff.
I mean, really just finding targets, hunting them down, sort of, is it a chase game, or how would you describe the game?
Chase is a big component of it. Yeah, it's not just chase. I mean, chase is one big part of it. I mean, as a bounty hunter, there's a lot of different missions you take. You could take chase missions, you could take assassination missions, you could take like recovery missions where you go after like an innocent and try to recover him from someone who's, say, holding him hostage, that type of thing.
Wow. So as you go through this, you obviously have different types of aliens. This part of the game, where are we seeing? Is this early in the game?
This is maybe around 25% of the way through the game. So the players acquired like a whole bunch of different gadgets and gear and weapons at this point. So, but this particular level this is just like one fraction of all the different levels in the game. So.
Right. Lots of high-stakes action. Now, how do you acquire these targets, or as a bounty hunter, how do you get your targets? All the storytelling is done, obviously, in-engine, right?
Yeah, there's a couple of different ways you get the targets. I mean, one of the main ways is by taking missions. Clients will contact you and say, hey, I need a bounty hunter to go and capture or kill this particular guy, so you could do that. The other way is there's a lot of different scum and alien criminals throughout this world. So as you're wandering around kind of exploring the world, you'll come across them. They're just like hanging out in a bar, or they're gambling, or they're like trying to shake someone down for money. You'll find them, and then you can track them down and take them down.
So do you always have to take down the alien? You have to kill them, or are there different options about how you're going to
You've got different options. You can capture them, you can kill them.
Right.
Some guys are wanted alive, some are alive or dead, so you get to choose how you take them down. You might get more money if you capture them alive versus dead.
And what are you going to do with all this money?
Upgrade yourself. You get cool weapons, cool gadgets. You can use it for bribes because there are various characters. Well, they might have information about other bounties. You might have to threaten them to try to get the information, or if you want to try to take the more honorable route, you could try to bribe them and get the information that way instead of, the kind of threatening route.
Now, the targets obviously get more difficult as you move on in the game. How does the gameplay change, though?
Throughout the game?
Yeah.
The gameplay changes based upon, like, as I get different gadgets and gear, there's a lot of different types of bounties, like the one we're showing today is a teleporting bounty. We've got bounties that have a lot of different kind of crazy, alien, freaky abilities that the player doesn't have.
Can you acquire those abilities, though? Are they sort of innate to the characters, or like teleporting, can you acquire a device that allows you
You don't
to
get teleporting, no,
Okay.
but that's innate to certain characters. But there are some of the abilities they have that you do get in terms of, like, the types of gadgets that you have.
Any examples you can give us?
Not without kind of spoiling some of the gadgets we haven't revealed yet.
Okay.
So I'll give you the closest thing. The player gets the ability to get hover boots, so he can kind of hover around in different areas, and there are certain characters that can do that.
That's cool. So you take down the bounty, and that's part of the reward. Not just dollars, but you get something cool, right?
Yeah, you can get upgrades and gadgets and all that type of stuff.
Well, fantastic. It's very cool. This is Prey 2, and it is coming out, I guess, next year, right?
2012?
2012 from Human Head. For what platforms?
The big ones, PlayStation 3, 360, and PC.
Awesome. Well, Chris, have a great E3. It was
Thank
great
you.
to see the Prey trailer last week, and pretty sweet to see the
Great to
game
see you,
right
Jeff.
now. We will see you again soon.